Alright, so welcome back to another Basketball Zero video. So in this video, we're going to go through the Saiki style. And pretty much this style has two moves with the ball and without the ball. So your first move is called Ordinary Shot. It looks something like this. This move, so you guys saw the abilities can't block pretty much this shot. But I believe that pretty much if you just jump and like block it, you could like block it like that. But like no moves can like block the shot because it goes really high up and stuff. That's what I assume at least. Alright, and the next move is pretty much teleport pass. This move you pretty much teleport the ball to your teammate, and yeah, like something like that. Really cool move. Your other move is called teleport. This one you pretty much teleport from place to place. You only can use it once, so just keep that in mind. You pretty much run around and teleport with it, so that's actually pretty OP. And the last move you got is called confusion. So this one, it pretty much inverts the enemy's movement and they become a little bit confused for a couple seconds. So yeah, overall actually a good move in my personal opinion. Now let's go through the Awakening. Awakening looks something like this. Alright, and your first move in Awakening is called Self Pass. This one you pretty much just throw the ball and you pretty much pass through it. So that's actually pretty nice. Your next move is called Confusion or Teleportation Pass. This one's still the same move as like the base. True Power, pretty much how it works is your opponent must have the ball, and pretty much if you use like the move near your opponent, you're gonna sort of like auto dunk and stuff. So let me show you guys like the animation and stuff. Alright, so let's say they have the ball and we activate True Power. It looks something like this. And yeah, pretty much looks something like that. Really cool of an ability. And pretty much your last move in base is called Psychic Blitz. So this move you sort of do something like this, and you pretty much run around for a little bit. And also if you pretty much land on an enemy when using Psychic Blitz, let me show you guys it. It pretty much auto like dunks for you, which is kind of insane. So if your enemy has the ball and you use Psychic Blitz, you pretty much just run to them, and then it pretty much is a free dunking move. Overall, Psychic is honestly like a really good like style in my personal opinion. Personally, I like Psychic more than Cyber, but in terms of like animation and like all that, I think Cyber is personally better. But in terms of overall kit, I just think that Psychic is just overall better in my personal opinion. But anyways, that's it. That's pretty much Psychic, and yeah, we're gonna play a clip of me using Psychic, and I hope you guys enjoy it.